Well, guys, is there really a better way to spend your Sunday, when you're a bit hungover, a bit fragile from the night before, than watch your beautiful Sunderland play some amazing Barcelona-esque football and smash Scunthorpe 3-0? God, I never thought I'd use Barcelona and Scunthorpe in a sentence. But there's a first time for everything, isn't there, guys? Hi, guys, and welcome to the Sunderland v Scunthorpe match review. Now, this is probably going to be a bit of a short one. There's not too much to analyse because, let's be honest, we absolutely annihilated them. So for the lineup, we had McLaughlin in goal. We had Matthews, Louvens, Baldwin and Oviedo across the back. We had Catamol, who's been brought in for Mumba, who we've been seeing in league games, which beforehand, I was a bit disappointed for him. But, I could understand why Jack Ross did that, but I am just a fan of Mumba. But to be fair, Catamol had a class game, which I'll get onto in a bit. So Catamol was in midfield with Max Power. We had Honeyman, Gooch, Maguire and Madger as well. So we'll get into the first half now. And I'll tell you what, as soon as that first whistle went, we were absolutely at the races. We were constantly going at Scunthorpe. We had, I think, a good 3-4 chances within the first 5 minutes. Maguire had a good chance, which the keeper saved. Power had smashed one over the bar. There was chances galore, to be fair. There was a lot more created when Madger was on the pitch, to be fair to him. And Madger was playing, he was up by himself really in the middle as the centre forward, as a striker. And I have not necessarily slagged him off, but a bit of constructive criticism, I've given to Madger recently in terms of, we're hoofing balls up to him and he's never going to win anything in the air. And to be fair, he did. He played that holding role very, very well. He was coming deep, collecting the ball, which I suppose he has to do anyway because he don't win too much in the air. And he isn't the biggest physical presence, but he was winning a few headers. He was coming deep, collecting the ball and knocking the ball on. He had a few nice little touches, and I really like seeing that in Madger. So, yeah, we're doing what we've been doing usually, first half especially. Plenty of little lovely triangles. Some fantastic football being played in terms of, passing moves. And there was a few times, several times, especially in the first half, as I say, where, we'd be playing some excellent football working from the back all the way up to the final third. And there'd just be that final pass that would go just missing, but it was excellent football up until that point. And, as soon as that starts clicking, we're going to start beating teams 6-7-0 in this league. I can see that happening at some point. As soon as we get a striker in, which, again, I'm saying it every review now. So for the first goal, it's some lovely work, some lovely build-up play down the left-hand side. It makes its way to Oviedo, who dinks it in. There's Max Power. He leaps like the proverbial salmon, and bang! He certainly has the power. It's 1-0, and I am screaming at my TV screen. He's deserved a goal. It was a fantastic header. It is 1-0. For the second goal, it's some gorgeous build-up play again. Madger picks up the ball, nicely turns and buries it in the near corner, and at this point, I'm thinking it's going to be 6, it's going to be 7, because we're not stopping. For the third, just before half-time, it's some fantastic build-up play. I'm going to keep repeating myself because it really was. I was so impressed with the football that we're playing at the minute, and today, particularly in the first half, it was simply incredible. It was such sexy football. I'm getting a bit too excited. This just isn't professional today, is it? It's not going to be, guys. It's not. I think I'm still pissed from last night. But like I say, it is some lovely football. It's knocked into Maguire and he flicks it with a deft touch nicely as it finds its way into the back of the net. It's 3-0. It's half-time. I can't remember Scunthorpe having a shot, to be honest with you. They had a couple of crosses here and there. But other than that, McLaughlin wasn't tested at all. So that's a fantastic first half. Catamol was brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I can't knock him at all. He didn't put a foot wrong in that game. He put some fantastic challenges in, didn't lose his cool at any point. His distribution of the ball was fantastic. His recycling of the ball was fantastic. So, fair play to him. I could easily give him a good 9 out of 10 in terms of ratings for the first half performance and the second, to be fair. But we'll get into the second half now. And to be fair, what we saw in the second half, even though we didn't score, what we did get was a very professional job done. You could tell, or it's quite evident that you could see that Ross had basically said, right, okay, calm down now, because in the first half was absolutely ruthless. It would have been lovely to see that kind of flow continue into the second. And, in terms of pretty looking football, we did continue with that, but we just weren't as ruthless. We weren't as sort of assertive on the ball and constantly pressing them. We did have chances here and there. Scunthorpe had very little. Towards the end of the game, they had probably their best chance of the game. Mumba was kind of dilly-dallying on the ball. Mumba did come on, and Catamol did eventually come off. O'Nien come on as well, got a bit of game time. Matthews picked up a knock. It looked like, I'm not too sure what it was. He was holding his calf, so it might have pulled something there, or maybe some cramp. I'm not too sure, but he did come off and Reece James come on. But yeah, Mumba come on, and for the chance for Scunthorpe, he was dilly-dallying on the ball a little bit around the edge of the Scunthorpe area, and they broke really quickly, brought it to the byline, took on McLaughlin, then put it across goal, and it was cleared away off the line, which is fantastic defending. But I think we're getting a little bit cocky towards the last sort of 3-4 minutes, as you might expect. But imagine, but only the players who can be a bit cocky, please be a bit cocky. Just you, no one else, because you're going to make a bit of a cock up of it. I mean, Madge was showing a few flicks and tricks here and there, probably a bit unnecessary at times, but I was loving it. It was class. Oviedo were trying to get in on the act as well, I think, once or twice in the last few moments, and that didn't really come off. And I think I'm only forgiving him because we were already 3-0. But yeah, but other than that, it was a very, very professional performance. Max Power was absolutely excellent as well. His distribution of the ball, his tackling and defensive work as well off the ball was, second to none. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm really, really rating that lad. I think he's a cracking little purchase, him. And I can't express how happy I am as well for Maguire. Maguire's worked his socks off, from the first minute of the Charlton game, and he's deserved a goal. So I'm absolutely buzzing that he got himself a goal as well. So there's not really too much to talk about in that sense, because Scunthorpe didn't pose too much of a threat to us at all. There's nothing really to complain about either. Matthews did get himself injured, which is sad because there isn't too much cover there. We only have Reece James, and if he gets hurt, because he's only just come back from injury, then we're pretty screwed at the back. Donald Love's still out. McGeoch wasn't featured today. Hopefully he'll be back next week at some point. Flanagan can't be too far off either. I think Michael will probably still have another week or two. We'll have to see. But a very, very positive day, all in all. And like I say, I know this doesn't come across too professional, but you're not going to get too professional with me, and I'm probably just a bit delirious. You don't often see Sunderland win 3-0 at the stage you might, do you? So yeah, I think that was it, guys. I'll probably give man of the match to Maguire, purely because he got himself that goal, and he's deserved it. He works his socks off. Gooch were excellent as well throughout the game, but I'll give my man of the match to Maguire. So I think that'll be it, guys. I'm going to, tuck into my Sunday dinner with a massive smile on my face. So let me know who your man of the match was as well, guys, in the comments below. And if you have enjoyed the video, please smash that like button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sawney Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.